Good morning, traders. Welcome to Trade Setup in the Morning Jumpstart for the 1st of November. Okay, we've got a big day on the ASX today. We've got, for two reasons, we've got RBA cash rate announcement at 2:30, and clashing with that, we've got the Melbourne Cup around the same time. So it'll be interesting to see if the market quietens down going to Cup, but there could be a spanner thrown in the works with the cash rate if that comes out a bit different than expectations. Yeah, the market could get a bit wild. US overnight was pretty flat, ended flat with earnings reports coming out and traders digesting those earnings reports. And also we have a US presidential election that's become a bit closer than expected, so people are watching, focusing on that. I think that's in November the 8th when that's expected. Let's take a look at the markets. The SPY 200 futures closed down just 12 points. S&P futures closed down just half a point to 21.23 and a quarter. The FTSE futures closed down 56.5 points. DAX was also lower, down only 14.5 points. Gold finished up $1.10. Oil finished down quite a bit, $1.97. That's cracked $47 a barrel at 46.73. The CRB index is down 2.94 points, and the Aussie's currently around that 76.07 level. Okay, let's take a look at the ASX 200 30-minute chart here. We could see that support held yesterday at 52.63. We touched that net, I think that's early hours of Saturday morning, built at a higher low on the open yesterday at 52.71, and just worked our way up into that resistance zone at 53.28 yesterday, just before the close. Just backed off from that level into the close yesterday. Now the action overnight, we just ground lower through Europe and the US session down to 52.92, and just bounced off that level. So today will be interesting to see if we can actually hold above 52.92. And that becomes a minor high low, and we just work our way back up through 53.28. It's obviously going to be dependent on RBA announcement at 2:30. Could go quite into that, but we'll see how that plays out. Now if this becomes a lower high below 53.28, then I expect to roll over through 52.92 and retest that 52.63 support zone at the moment. So that's a major zone down there. There's some daily support level down there, so we'll be interested to see if we do get a bit of back and fill off that level and take out 53.28 today. Okay, let's look at the Aussie dollar 1 hour chart here. We can see the market has held that 77 level, 77.10, and has pushed lower. We found support at 75.65 and did wash that out just before bouncing, and we took out that minor level, an inside level really holding this trend down. That was at around 76.10. We bounced through that and we've made a high of 76.19. So we look like we're just contracting higher, contracting that leg down, that move down, and holding that 75.65 zone. Now it'll be interesting to see how it plays out with the RBA announcement today. I expect there's going to be a wash of both of these levels, 76.19 and 75.87, both either way just prior to that announcement or just on that announcement. But if they do raise rates, unexpectedly raise rates, then expect some strength in that Aussie dollar and a push right up to 7,700. Otherwise, if they don't raise rates as expected, I think they'll just be washing. We may just hold that support at 75.87 and just continue to move higher. We'll have to see how that plays out at 2:30. Over to the ASX, we've got Westpac Banking Corp we're looking at here today. We're looking at that 30 level holding. It was a good strong day yesterday, just taking out the prior day's high. And then just pushing up towards our entry at 30.75. So it'll be interesting to see if that 30 level can hold. It only just held by about 2 cents. I think it was on Friday. It did touch down to 30.02. So if that level can hold, we do expect a bit of a push up. Now if they leave rates unchanged, we may expect that to continue higher, to test through the 3100 up to 31.22, where it may find a bit of resistance, even spike up through that to higher levels around that 31.60, holding that downtrend. But we'll have to see how that goes and see what interest rates do to WBC. Okay, looking at SLR here on the ASX, we've got the daily chart up. We've held that support at 44.5 and made a minor higher low at 45. Then that price action looks very strong. It was very strong into that resistance zone there at 60. And then we did have that pullback, but it was only a minor pullback, and strength really showed with buyers stepping up to the plate, and we pushed up through 60.5 where we got our entry level. Now, because we are at an overbought, we could extend up to 71 and then find a bit of resistance up there. But we do expect that market to continue up. It is quite a strong looking price action. We'll see how that goes over the next few days. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll speak to you tomorrow. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.